What up, guys? It's Reefer back with another episode. I want to cover a topic that I'm starting to get asked quite frequently, so I thought I'd make a video to cover it. And it's something great that I definitely want to hear, that they're coming to me for advice. So if you want to know what advice for first-time cannabis users, and not only is this for teens, but it's also for parents out there that want to try potting it. You know, they tried it when they were a teen in the 70s. You know, they want to try it again. And of course, it's not the pot of yesterday. So I'll go through a list of a few tips that I want to give you guys. Of course, pace yourself. It's not a contest on how fast you can get high. Just don't worry about it. Just pace yourself. Since today's pot is more potent if grown properly, you need less to achieve the desired high. Smoking too much at once for the first time can lead to greening out, anxiety, paranoia attacks, which is really, really bad. It should also be noted that first-time users should also stay away from cannabis concentrates until a tolerance is developed. The cannabis concentrates like butane hash oil are very, very extremely potent compared to hashish. You know, BHO would have up to or more 90% THC, and hash might have about 30% THC. It's very, very potent. Don't use a bong just yet. You're better off taking a few small puffs off a joint or pack a bowl in a pipe. This way you can really adjust your intake instead of taking a bong, which is it's a large blast of smoke at once. So just take a few tokes off a joint. If you don't know how to roll a joint, you can check my video here. And if available, use a vaporizer, because that's also better for your lungs. And I should also note, it's also very common for users to not get high the first time. It happened to me. I'm not too sure why. More research should be done on this, but of course the government is very hypocritical and won't do any studies on cannabis. But this is probably due to improper inhalation, which is very common the first time you're smoking cannabis, because you're not used to inhaling smoke. It's a weird thing. Make sure you're in a calm and controlled environment. If you're paranoid for any reason, anxiety will take over your high. I also have a video on panic attacks and anxiety, which you should definitely check out, which includes meditation, which is great along with cannabis use. Play some chill music, like Pink Floyd. Fucking Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. You cannot beat that. You cannot beat that. Maybe Led Zeppelin. Yeah. Anyways, that's subjective. Definitely have something to eat or drink with you. Pop or juice, something sugary to increase your blood sugar levels. Of course, you're gonna get the pasties. You're gonna get the munchies. So it never hurts to have extra munchies on the side. You only need to hold your hits for a maximum of 3 seconds. Any longer is unnecessary, and the effect felt from holding your hits too long or ghosting it is most likely due to loss of oxygen to your brain. You know, kids would play I think they would call it the pass-out game, where you just hold your breath, or the suffocation game, something like that, where you would just try and get high by holding your breath. That's kind of like that. It's holding your breath longer with the smoke does not mean you're absorbing more. There's only to a point where THC and the cannabinoids can be absorbed into your lungs. So anything longer than 3 seconds is definitely unnecessary. I also have a video on that too, along with my next one, which will sting quite a few of you guys. I don't care. But it's something that should definitely be talked about. Do not scrape resin from bongs or pipes. Please don't. It's a bad habit. smoking it too much can cause respiratory problems. And really, if you're really jonesing that much for cannabis and you're scraping resin, well, you don't. Cannabis isn't addictive enough for you to need to physically do that. You don't need to physically do that, but you do. And it's weird. I've told many people, don't smoke resin, and I'll get screamed at. Please check my other video on that. So these are my tips for first-time cannabis users. I hope this helps you guys out. Check out my other videos. Like, subscribe, comment. Really helps me out. Alright? Peace.